SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hi, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. It's time to go into this shrine and see what it's got going on. Man, there's a lot of brambles here. Is it just a maze, or should I just burn these down? Orumawak Shrine. Okay, sure. They do appear to be cutting off the entrance entirely, so perhaps this is a good opportunity to just burn them down? Perhaps I should just burn them down. Let's just... Oh, did I break my bow? Apparently I broke my bow. Okay, that's fine. Here. Pa! There we go. Will there be added benefits to burning all this stuff down, I wonder? Probably not, but you know. It seems to be in a very specific pattern is all I'm noticing here. I guess I could... I can't quite get my paraglider out. I was gonna try and ride the gusts up and go over it before it burned out, but no need, I guess. Let's just high-five this thing, hmm? Does the fire continue burning in the background while I'm having this cutscene? It turns out the answer is no. Fascinating. It just sort of freezes in place. Neat. Well, in any case, let's just go in here. Orumawak, was it? Hello. What do we got today? A launching device. Orumawak. Okay. What manner of launching... okay. Sure, I suppose. Rockets. I see. I see indeed. So is the idea that we want to actually put it into the slots over here and just launch it at the thing? Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Okay. So you can actually... Apparently I have to tilt it over myself. Okay, fine. Well, allow me to do that. But you can... I don't think that's going to work, is it? We have to, place it in the slot and let it sort of slide into... Well, apparently it's not going to slide into place. But apparently this sort of an angle is good enough, huh? That does seem to be right on target. Sure. Let's see what it does. Off you go. Pow! Nice. Great. I suppose they made it shaped like a bullseye just because they wanted it perfectly clear that you're supposed to aim for the thing, and it's a giant button, not anything else, like decor or whatever. Oh, okay. Well, I see where I'm supposed to go for sure. And we got rail carts. Why do we have these extra ones, though? Obviously, this one we can ride up there, which is probably good. But what's the deal with this one? Is it just for messing around with? Also, where are the rockets that I presumably need to use? Or do I only get the two out front? Because I don't see any in here at the moment. Well, what's this platform, though? It's just that. It's a platform. Okay. Sure. It's a little bit... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So, does this device just generate more of these if I use them up? Apparently not as simple as that. Maybe when they burn out, another one pops up right there? Because I was going to say, it seems a little bit harsh to make it so that you can only try twice, and then you're just out of rockets. But apparently it is not quite so simple as that. Okay, well, we want this to go up there, so I presume I can just attach this to the rail cart anywhere? And then just hop in and shoot an arrow at the cart itself. It should activate, yeah, sure enough. Whoa! Okay. All right. So maybe it's a good idea to put one on each side, just for safety's sake. That was a little bit terrifying. Okay. All right. Well, I'm here. I have not discovered the secret treasure yet, is the thing. And I presume there is one. There usually is. Ah! Okay. So that's where it is. So perhaps I can use a couple of these rockets to launch myself up there? I guess that's the idea. We'll give it a try, huh? It's going to be a little bit terrifying, but, I mean, it should be relatively safe. It seems like if you're in a cart of any type, or on a platform in any fashion, a lot of the fall damage seems to just sort of get mitigated by the fact that you're not hitting the ground with your own 2 feet. I could be wrong about that. That's what my brain tells me from what I've seen so far, but honestly, I could be absolutely wrong about that. Okay, there we go. A couple of rockets on there, so now we just sort of... Is this even in the right position? Kinda. Yeah, sure. We'll give it a go. What do you got? And up we go. Very fast, and we hit the ceiling. Okay, great. Well, that's fine. That worked out just fine. Let me in. I really appreciate how the chests have teeth now. I really quite like it, stylistically speaking. That is what that's supposed to look like, right? The white road there? It's got to be. That can't be a coincidence. Nah, I don't think it's a coincidence. It looks like they've got eyes and a nose, after all, you know? It would only make sense. I guess I could just float down from here, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that, I ask you? Let's just, see what we can do here. So if I clear out the rocket from this one, then I can place this guy in there. Doesn't quite slot in properly, though, huh? It sort of does. I wish it was easier to just sort of shove things with your hands. But it's not intended to work that way. I get it. Okay, well, it doesn't slot in very well at all. That's fine. That's fine. A little bit of jank never hurt nobody. We're just gonna... That is angled appropriately. So even though I'm technically putting them on level to the floor, it adjusts to the angle of the cart you're attaching it to. That's pretty helpful, actually. Yeah, that is pretty helpful. If you had to specifically get the proper angle right, when you can only hold it at 45-degree increments, I could see that being kind of a pain. Alright. Well, no time like the present. Here we go! Waha! Beautiful. That worked great. And nobody even got hurt. Kind of amazingly. It is... Like, you'd think those things would be a lot more susceptible to, casualties, you know? They're extremely, what's even the word? Like, you're just attaching a rocket to a thing and then launching the rocket until the rocket burns up. It's not exactly safe. But it's fine, it works great. It works great. Thank you for this orb. Sorry for skipping your song. It's a very nice song. I've just heard it a few times, you know? You know? Probably not. They've never met me. I wonder if... No, of course not. Why would Rauru and... Well, no, I guess Rauru has met me in spirit form anyway. Why... Come to think on it, why doesn't Sonya have a spirit form? Rauru's power is light. Sonya's power was time. If anything, you'd think it would be Sonya would be the one who'd be able to project an image of herself into the future, I would think. Well, I guess I don't understand her powers is the thing. I don't actually know what her deal is at all. Okay, so I got the shrine. Wasn't there something else I wanted to check out before I... Hold on, what's that? Oh, right, that's the stable, isn't it? What's that? Possibly just like a puddle or something. I might be reading too much into it. Okay, well, should I have a look around while I'm up here? Just because, you know, I'm up high, I may as well have a quick look at what's around me. Interesting that just the brambles in front of the shrine are now gone, but all the rest of them are fully regrown now that I'm done with the shrine. Okay, what's that up there? A highly unlikely pillar. That seems like it's probably too high up to ascend through, right? Let's find out. Yeah, sure enough, it doesn't even project the matrix onto it, so presumably that's too high for me to... Hang on. That's too high for me to, ascend through. And I don't think I can ascend in the middle of climbing, right? No, won't even let me activate the power. Well, that's fine. I'm guessing once I get to the vertical overhang, this is going to fail. But I want to try it anyway. Also, I think that rock just fell from those sky islands, didn't it? Maybe my perspective sense is off. I could be wrong about that. Oh, hey, there's a rocket there. I wonder why. Okay, vertical overhang. Nope! Nothing doing. Okay, well, it was worth a try. Do you suppose I'm supposed to use the rocket to get up there? How can I use a rocket if I don't have, like, a platform to attach it to? I'm guessing there's something up there. Then again, if I really want to get up there... A pretty easy method of getting up there presented itself not long ago. Wait, where did it fall? Is that it? I think that is it. Isn't it? Let's see here. Yeah, sure enough, that's the one. Okay, that's not actually as close as I thought it was. But... still technically might work. And yes, I know, I'm getting off task. That happens. I'm sorry. I'm going to go check it out. Even if it's not the best idea I've ever had. What's that? It's just another rock. Is this another one I can technically recall? It's not. Okay. Well, let's head over to the ones that I can recall. And see if they go anywhere interesting. It looks like they do. To me, anyway. Let's find out if I'm right. And try not to get hit by the one that's falling right now. If these things drop rocks at the rate they do whenever I'm around, how is it possible there are still structures up there to drop rocks anymore? They seem rather aggressive whenever I'm in the general vicinity. And I recognize that's just so you can get up there in the first place. Oh, this isn't even in the right place, is it? Oh, well. That's fine. That's really high up there, huh? I wonder how one gets up there, then. If this is too high. Alright, well, in that case, where's... Okay, that's the tower I was just at, so... Maybe we just sorta... Yeah, there we go. That's the pillar in question. There is indeed a chest on top of it! Ha ha ha! This has worked out swimmingly. And apparently there are also some bokoblins over there that I just sort of didn't notice. I'm not sure how I missed that. Then again, easily distracted. Maybe I did notice them. Zonite Shield! A shield used by Zonai and made of Zonite. It lowers the energy consumption of an attached Zonite device. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll drop this Lizzle shield and pick that one up. It's all fancy. It looks like a button, battery. Yeah. Yeah, button battery, that's the word. That's a word. That's a real word, right? It's also tiny! Oh, it projects a little shield. Look at that. Well, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. Alright, cool. I like that. I'm not going to use it right now because, I mean, I could do better, but... I still like it. Okay, so... What is this ridge I'm looking at? It's just, I guess it's this bit across here, and I was on the road below it or something? Maybe. I'm having difficulty... like, locking this part of the map into where my brain detects for the rest of it. Also, I do recognize that eventually I'm going to have to stop trying to kill every party of bokoblins. I apologize for my lack of restraint in that regard. But eventually I will stop just attempting to murder everybody, I promise. Oh, hi! Not slowed down by the way, were you? Wow, that hurt a lot, actually. Also, we're having some slowdown from all the fire, which is pretty cool. Can I have your stuff before it burns up? Thank you. Okay, put that out. The bokoblin boss is just having a snack, I guess? Which is fine. My key wings are not holding up. Which I guess is okay. Did he actually heal up? He did, didn't he? He legitimately ate food and healed his health back. Is there a good way to sneak up on this guy? It looks like his eyes are open. Well, let's see if he's not paying that much attention. No, he sees me. Well, that's too bad. Okay. Well, in that case, I do have a way to sneak up on him. It's just a little bit more roundabout than I was hoping to take. He probably will be able to hear me approaching, but that's okay. It's alright. Because I figure if I climb the outside of this... Wow, he didn't even notice. He is awake. He's just not paying enough attention, huh? Okay, just climb up into the eye socket. Oh, okay. Hi. There we go, great. Got him. Whew. I'm surprised he didn't just turn around immediately and ruin my entire effort. I would have if I were him. Soldier's Claymore. Cool, thanks. And also a box. What's in the box? I suppose it got knocked over here by the giant explosion, huh? Spiked iron ball hammer. Okay. I guess that's basically the spiked iron ball hammer I've got right here. Just sort of less damage and, not as used. I guess I haven't really used this for much, have I? Maybe a little bit of mining. How is it possible, with as many weapon slots as I've got, that I still have to debate this long about every weapon I find, huh? How indeed. I presume all the remnants of the other bokoblins burned up, yeah, since I did sort of light them extremely on fire. There's a little bit left. but nothing I need to worry about too much. Okay, cool. That's enough distraction, yes? Probably? Wait. No, it's not. Sorry. No, it's not. No, it's not, because if I recall correctly, when I was looking down the ridge from up on high, there was something else further down the ridge. Unless maybe I was just seeing the red... The red glow from Death Mountain off in the distance, I suppose. Or maybe I was just seeing that, but that's just that hut where I rescued those two people, right? Right. But what's up with this? If there's a windmill, then presumably there's a reason for windmill, right? It's not attached to anything. What gives? Huh. I mean, I could go down there. I guess I can warp back to the shrine afterwards. Yeah, okay. Let me just... Is it literally just to show you what direction the wind is blowing? I guess that makes sense if so. It rotates faster than I was expecting. And I cannot get past where the blades themselves are spinning. Okay, so I can't actually climb to the top of it through methods that I have access to. Alright. Well, I guess that's fine. I probably don't need to be here, huh? Well, let's check out the bottom of it, because I'm just very curious. The bottom of it has nothing at all. And there are a bunch more of them. Just sort of arrayed along this canyon. What's it called again? Tanager Canyon, that's the one. Yeah, they're just sort of all over. Huh. Well, probably warrants more investigation, but not right now. I'm doing a thing. There are reports of animated patches of gloom known as gloom spawn. If you meet one, watch out, as some have claimed to see something strange and fearsome within them. I know what you're talking about! Gloom spawn, is it? We have an official name. Great. Yeah, those things are terrifying. I wish I knew how to make them drop the gloom resistant stuff, though. That seems extremely useful for when you have to deal with something that involves the gloom, and I don't know how to make them drop that. I assume it's something to do with just, like, injuring them somewhat and letting them retreat. I'll have to try that next time I see one, huh? Just use slightly fewer bomb arrows next time you see one. Show some restraint, but also do hide from, attack from higher up, because those guys do not mess around. All right. This is where I'm going. Stable first, then on Dorito Town. Let's do it. This is a really neat little mountain pass. I like it. It would be neater if I could see what I was doing. But, the constant blizzard just sort of... That's just how it is over here. I mean, that is what I'm here to do something about, I suppose. It does seem a little weird being like, hey, you're the princess's guardian. Why don't you go do something about that snowstorm? But, it'll probably wind up being something I can do something about, because that's usually how these games work. It's pretty convenient. Lucky Clover Gazette! Oh, this is the Gazette's home base. That's neat. There's a real whirlwind, says this guy. Hi, who are you? Galley. Where have I seen you before? Wow, the shadow from that campfire is doing some interesting things to your nose. I guess it's time to collect some wood. No kindling shortcuts. My Hylian pine cone mishap taught me that. Gotta do the work and chop down the trees, What Hylian pine cone mishap? I am curious. What does that mean? Oh, welcome. This is Rito's stable. No, it's not. It's the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm sorry. Old habits die hard. Harder than stables do, clearly. I just do odd jobs, so if you have business with the Lucky Clover Gazette, please ask somebody inside. Wait, did you used to run this place? And now they just have you on as a jobber? That's actually kind of rough. I'm sorry, dude. Lucky Clover Gazette? This place was once a stable, and I was once its owner. But when that terrible cold wave rolled in, it froze up our business along with the rest of Hebra. Which is why the stable is closed, and the Lucky Clover Gazette has bought out the old space. Wait, why exactly? What's the correlation? Because horses don't seem to have any trouble at all with the cold. I guess it's just people don't have warm enough clothing? I don't know. I don't have anywhere else to go, so I thought I'd try and help out around here. Not that I'm much good at it. I just learned the terrifying way what happens when you burn a Hylian pine cone. What does happen when you do that? Perhaps due to the abnormal weather, there's been an explosive increase in Hylian pine cones. They're oily on the inside and burn really well. Too well, in fact. I tossed one onto the fire for kindling, and the force with which it burned whipped up a whirlwind, which in turn sent all the freshly printed newspapers flying far, far away. If you find a Hylian pine cone of your own, whatever you do, don't throw it in a fire. You told the wrong person that information. You should have told anybody else that information. Because I'm pretty sure I got a bunch of those things. I'm pretty certain I have several Hylian pine cones. Where would I keep them? Is that them? That's them. Yep, contains oil and burns well. Throw into a fire to increase the intensity of the flame, it says. Well, let's see it in work. Let's see it in action. Whoa, ho, ho! Wow! And indeed, I can probably... Yeah, look at that. Nice. That's very convenient. That's a good tip. Thanks, buddy. I'll bear that in mind in the future. Hope I didn't, ruin any more newspapers, but I didn't see any, so it's probably fine, right? Do you have anything to say about that? What did I tell you about burning Hylian pine cones? You have to be careful with those things, especially when there are others nearby. Good grief. Your facial hair looks like it's okay. You're probably fine. You're going to want to talk to somebody inside if you have any business with the Lucky Clover Gazette. I should go collect more wood soon. I tried using a Hylian pine cone. Yeah, goodbye. I still can't believe one Hylian pine cone could burn so intensely. Do you want some wood? I got lots of wood just lying around. If you need to collect some, I could just, give you some. Does that do anything for you? I did just collect all the wood that was sitting behind you, so I guess it's not doing you that much of a favor. Do you have anything to say about that? No, he doesn't care. Okay, in which case he doesn't actually need any wood from me, so I will take that back. All right. Can I read this? Examine. The archives are currently closed. Check back later. 1L. 1L, okay. Would you be 1L by any chance? We'll do it all from here. Okay. Do all what from here? It's a pelicanman. Pen. Shh! Tracy, our editor here, is getting ready for our big Princess Zelda investigation. You're here about our newspaper, right? Then you can talk to me, too. I'm next in charge. Oh, wait a minute, it's you! I did see you before, didn't I? I don't remember where, though. I gotta say, you did a good job getting out here to find us. It's quite a hike from Lookout Landing when you haven't gotten wings, but here you are. Was it easy to find the place? Some folks pass by without a second look. After all, it was a stable until Tracy cheated the previous owner out. Wait, cheated the previous owner out of it? Excuse me, clarify? But you don't miss a thing, do you? Not bad. Not bad at all. I assume you came for the job. You want to work for the newspaper, right? I'll vouch for you with Tracy. Just picture it. Traveling the world as a reporter, shining light on the truth. We'll be partners out there. Hey, quiet! I'm surprised you didn't interrupt earlier when we were talking about stealing the stable. Or cheating, whatever. Don't you listen, Pen? I told you I was busy, but you keep bothering me. And another thing, I bought this place from the owner after we came to a fair, mutually beneficial agreement. Yeah, he seems real happy with it. Could you stop telling people I cheated him out of it? Sorry, Tracy, but there's a new applicant for the reporter job. I wanted you to know. New applicant? Yeah, the guy who's standing directly next to you and has been the whole time? Hang on. You look like... Hey, wait, did you actually recognize me? Hey, sorry, Ben. Could you give me and this guy a second here? Did she actually recognize me? That doesn't usually happen. All right. How about you give me the whole story, Link? Okay, yes, she does. I guess it makes sense. Reporter. Yeah, sure. I'm the editor of the Lucky Clover Gazette here, if you couldn't tell, so don't worry. I know everyone involved with this story. Pura asked us for help digging into what's happened to Princess Zelda. Now, tell me everything. What exactly brought you here? It was on the road, and I was going over there, and it looked like a stable, so I walked in. Interesting. So that's why she's asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval. Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is, we're getting tips from all over Hyrule. So many, in fact, it's been hard to keep up. And among those tips, we've been hearing about someone who looks like the princess appearing in all sorts of places. I was about to assign Pen to chase those leads, but he could use a partner. I won't tell Pen who you are. It's better if no one knows you're involved. Why? Excuse me, why? Why is it better if... Whatever. What do you say? Think you could work with him as we investigate? Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free, though. That'd be nice. Wait just a second. I'm going to get you a little incentive from the back. I was going to agree to it anyway, but sure. Here we go. Clothing? Ta-da! The full set of froggy armor. Froggy armor? Is it for actually for swimming? It looks like it might be. With that on, it's easy to... Oh, it's easy to cling to wet surfaces. No slipping. That's amazing. Give it to me immediately. You work with Pen to chase down all these news stories, then I'll give you this armor. Piece by piece, all yours. Oh, man, I have to actually do the thing before I can... Okay, well, that's still worth it. It's still worth it. Pretty good deal there, Link. Anyway, that's my offer. Pen, you can come back in. Did you want me to give you an answer yet, or... Because I'll do it, of course, it's a side quest. Starting now that... Wait. I didn't even have to accept. Starting now, this guy's your partner. Well, if our editor says you're in, then looks like I had you sized up right. Tracy knows how to pick them. I mean, theoretically, didn't you pick me? Considering? I mean, I don't remember you giving me the job offer particularly well, but I do feel like that was a thing. All right, you two, here's what you're going to do. Visit every stable for leads. Pen, you'll head this all up. Stables bring in people, and people bring details, and details are what we need. Now, give me some news. Okay, so just go to all the stables? I have a bunch of them, like, fast travel-y-ish. Potential princess sightings. All right, tell me about it. The newspaper editor Tracy says that people all over Hyrule have been seeing someone who might be Princess Zelda. I also saw this person. It's probably Zelda. She wants you and Pen to dig up whatever newsy details you can by visiting stables. Okay, sure. Sounds good. He puts on a pretty confident act, but Pen's still a rookie reporter. There's a number of things he hasn't got a handle on yet, so take care of him. Wow. Remember, where there's a crowd, there are rumors, and where there are rumors, there might be leads to Princess Zelda. Canvass the stables and see what you can find out. Sure, sounds good. Can I go in the back yet? Who's 1L? Hey, who's 1L? So, that set of froggy armor caught your eye? With that, you'll cling to wet surfaces without slipping. Great if you need to stay on the lookout from unexpected places. Work with Pen to get to the bottom of the rumors, and I'll give you the ba-ba-boop-ba-da-beep-beep-ba. Think of those stables as soup pots full of all kinds of tasty leads. Get out there and spoon up that news. Spoon up the news. Okay, sure. I can do that, I guess. Anybody else here I should talk to? Hey, Pen. Guess we're partners now? Okay, listen up, partner. We're on the trail of the truth about Princess Zelda. We can't let even the smallest clue slip through our... Yeah, we can't let even the smallest clue slip through our talons. Or hands, in your case. You also have hands. Your hands have got, like, feathers on them. Like, wing hands. They're kind of weird, honestly. I guess we're partners. I can speak honestly with you, maybe. Rito, hands are kind of weird. We should visit as many stables as we can. Travelers always have plenty of goings-on to talk about. Soar long! Was it actually a pun originally, or did they just make it that in the localization? Anyway, bye, Pen. He is fast, I'll give him that. Okay, is that all there really is here? A couple of flints, Hylian pine cones. Somebody's over there. And they've got a sign and everything. What's this? Rito Village. The bridge is busted. You don't say. I'm probably gonna have to fix it, huh? Look at the dejection on this person. Full body dejection. Very impressive. Oh, it's 1L. Let me guess. You have business in Rito Village as well? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but the bridge is down. There's no way across. Since the newspaper ran an article about the Rito food shortage, supply shipments have started to arrive, which is great. But with no bridge, there's no way to transport the goods to the Rito. I'm at my wit's end here. And since the sun is refusing to show its face, it's cold. I might throw another Hylian pine cone on the fire. Y'all really want me to know that hint, huh? I'm gonna have to use it to cross the gap, aren't I? Those things burn hot. Last time I stoked the fire with one, it caused a gust of wind that made my bangs all frizzy. Recently, that guy Gally tossed one onto the fire next to some newspapers. The papers, they all got caught up in a gust of wind and flew all the way to Rito Village. That's no way to treat the written word. You mean distributing it out to people who might read it? Come on now, it's fine. Okay. Well, I guess this is the bridge, huh? Wingless visitors cross at your own peril. Yeah, this really feels like that's what they're trying to hint at me, huh? Use a Hylian pine cone to cross this gap? Probably. You don't suppose... Can I ask, I guess it's just straight up not a stable anymore, though, right? So I probably can't ask them to... How is my horse? I suppose not. It would be convenient, though. I don't really want to just leave him here while I go gallivanting around, but I guess it wouldn't be the first time. Is that actually frozen water? That is! Look at that! Oh, this is amazing. This is all I wanted and more. Yes! Yes! I wanted it to crack if I jumped on it, and it absolutely did. I am deeply satisfied. That feels really good. I'm gonna go do it again. Even though it's technically not something I need to be doing, I'm gonna do it again! Ow! Stop it! I'm doing a thing! There, I did it. Alright, what? Oh, it's you, huh? Great. Hi. You wanna try again? You wanna try again? Yeah, you do. Okay, cool. Voltfin trout. This trout makes its home in freshwater lakes. Its scales have an insulating compound which may resistant to electricity. Sure. Good. Thanks. That octopus was made up of 2 fish. I'm not sure how that works, but sure. Ah, friggin' another one. Ow. Are they actually shooting snowballs even? I think they might be doing just that. Hi. Oh, there's another one. Great. Octoroks are my favorite, after all. Can't get enough of them. Yeah. Alright. Where are you looking to? There. There you go. Hop. Okay. Great. I mean, the octoballoons are useful, probably. I'd imagine I could work out a way to incorporate them into some pretty interesting creations. I just haven't been doing so far. Why are there so many of you? I feel like having a group of Octoroks isn't going to be that useful, is it? Are you group predators? Do you share meals? Do you actually eat humans? Chillfin trout. This blue trout prefers cold bodies of water. Its skin contains heat resistance. Yes. Good. Why am I wandering off this direction, you might ask? I might ask the same. I was going to look in the back of the stable and see if there was a well, but instead I just kept walking. I don't know why. Let's go back to the bridge. I should probably do the thing that they want me to do, huh? Most likely. Actually, I should probably also make some food. And there was a cook pot right at the stable, so I'll, let me just do that. I'll catch up with you in a moment once I've done that. Wow. That was 2 apples and a gold apple. That's ridiculous how much better that is than standard apple fare. Geez. Okay, cool. Well, good to know. I'll bear that in mind, I guess. But it's overkill because I don't have that many heart containers. Oops. I still never used a dazzle fruit. I probably should do that at some point, huh? Blind any monsters nearby. That seems like it could be really useful. It's weird that it's kept just in with all the other fruits. But it is. Okay. I'll try and remember. Okay. I think this is probably good enough for now. Let me just get some health back real quick, since after all that's part of the problem is that I was dying. But apples to finish it off. Just a little bit. I guess I could have... No, this isn't a stable. I was going to say I could have slept at the stable and taken care of it that way. But of course I couldn't, because it's not a stable. I can't rest here. Alright. So, presumably, I just need to do... this is actually going to be pretty awkward to do it that way. Let's just find it in here. Where were those things? I resorted everything, so I don't even know. There we go. 1 Hylian pine cone. So we just throw it on there. Woof! And now we go up. And we go across. That is indeed very convenient. And we're in Rito Village. I actually forgot that it was a bridge that leads to Rito Village. Nice. It's probably not great to be in this water, though, is it? I'm surprised it's not... What do they call it? Intolerable cold? Given that it was frozen just a moment ago? It seems like it should be. Didn't there used to be some rare fish that hung out in these ponds? I remember that. I don't remember what they were. I think they were the strength-inducing ones, weren't they? Mighty salmon or something like that? I can't remember. What is that? Is that just the background music? It's interestingly choral. No, it's not. It just sounded like it for a second. I like it, though. Oh, it's got some, like, jug playing going on in the background. It's like the bass line. It's got jugs. I'll be darned. How do birds play jugs? They got beaks. They can't, like, blow appropriately, I would think. Well, what do I know? What do I know? I ain't judging. If Rito can play jugs, then more power to them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there used to be some pretty nice rare fish here. Is it worth it to melt this, do you think? Probably not, huh? I'd be able to see if there was something inside, I'm guessing. I'm guessing, but I actually don't know. And staring at it isn't doing me any good. I didn't grab the torch from next to the fire, either. I guess I shouldn't worry about it right now. I probably have better things to be doing, like stomping on these puddles. Haha! So satisfying. Just pine cones over here. Okay, cool. Just in case I need to do another fire tornado. Sure, sure. Can't have too many. I don't see anybody out and about, which I guess, given the conditions, is not too surprising. Hello? Do you just not get any visitors and therefore y'all just hide in your houses? Because what else can you do? Because blizzard conditions? I guess I don't blame you for that. If my home village was struck by a blizzard, I too would just stay in my house. Then, that said, I feel... Oh, they have a Hylian statue! Hi! I don't have the orbs for you, sorry. But nice flower crown. It's very nice looking. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing, I can offer you great power, but not right now. Bye. Okay, cool. Well, good to see that... Oh, hey! People! We're gonna practice. Let's sing all set. Okay, wait a second. Are you the same group? You are the same group with the singing practice from last time. I remember you. Hi. How are things going, mister? We're about to practice our song. Molly and Genly, and whoever this one is on the right. It's called the Song of the Stormwind Arc. We're all gonna sing it together to save our village from the upheaval. Is that gonna work? Are you gonna listen to our song, mister? Says Knots. Sure, let's hear it. Yay, we love an audience, so we'll give it our best to you. Give it our best for you. I can't read. I'm so sorry. Man, I forgot how Rito Children's stare is... Particularly Molly here. You're Molly, right? When she's not blinking, it's a little unnerving, isn't it? Is it just me? I don't know. It seems unnerving to me. Everyone ready? A 1 and a 2 and... Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebra winds. The heavens grew lifeless just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledged to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring built as his passage skyward. What Lord? The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. That Lord? Its winds brought us life, thanks to its great divine spark. I don't know how that fit into the melody you were singing, but fair enough. You know, this song is about the ark that saved Rito Village a long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like what's happening now. Just like it's happening now? Hey, that Stormwind Arc. Is that really real? I'd be so happy if it was. It definitely is. Papa told me it's always washing over us, high in the sky. Oh, Sky Islands. Well, I know what I have to do then. We could sure use its help with this awful blizzard. Most of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird weather. Where did they go? Where did they go? Most of the adults aren't around anymore. Elaborate? Well, if we don't have the Ark and we don't have the adults, it's up to us kids to take care of the village. Do not get yourself killed. Seriously. Be careful. Practice is over for today. Genly, you're in charge of food. And Molly will need you to make arrows. We've all got jobs to do, so let's do them. Yeah. Kid power. Okay, gonna work my hardest. How does one make arrows, Molly? I would be interested in learning how to make arrows, if at all possible. Why are the adults all gone? Hi, how are you doing? It's Cots. Oh no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. Hi. A customer? Who's sleeping? I wasn't sleeping, not me. Welcome to the Swallow's Roost Inn. We don't have any other guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. A regular bed's 20 rupees and a Silky Soft Rito down bed is 50 rupees. Tell me about the Silky Soft option. It feels a little weird. I mean, I know it's feathers, and feathers are a thing we've used for making bedding and whatnot for a long time, but also they grow out of your body. It's kind of like packing a mattress with human hair and then being like, you want to sleep on this? It's a little bit extra for them freaky types. Silky Soft, tell me about it. A Silky Soft Rito down bed is made with lots of Rito feathers. It's soft and fluffy and gets the bestest sleeps ever. If you only sleep in one bed here at the Swallow's Roost, make it that one. As soon as my head hits the pillow, it's like someone threw a blanket over me. Not that I ever use the beds. When you wake up again, you'll be full of energy and ready to go. Probably bonus hearts, I'm guessing. A regular bed's 20 rupees and a Silky Soft... You know what, yeah, sure. Hit me. Let's see what we got. A Silky Soft... Well, I didn't mean to ask for the description again. Rito down bed. So, how long you want to sleep? Just morning's good. Okay, got it. I'll give you a chirp when it's morning. Sleep well, mister. Thanks. That almost sounded like pain at first. He probably has a lot of tension in his shoulders, this guy. Was that actually Link snoring noises? I guess it wasn't snoring, but like sleep noises. They voice acted Link sleep noises. I must have talked over it last time I took a rest. Nice.
Hi.
Morning, mister. How about that silky soft burrito down bad, huh? Well, take care. It's gotta be weird, though, a little bit, right? Like a little bit? I don't know. Okay, so she's practicing singing still. I should probably check in with her again. Hello, Knots. How are you doing?
Ah.
Did you like the Song of the Stormwind Arc, mister? I can sing it for you again if you want. That's all right. Not right now. I'll be practicing the song here, so let me know if you change your mind. Okay. Sorry that all the children have the same voice. It's kind of like how all the women in my voice acting repertoire have the same voice, because I'm not that... I don't have that much depth when it comes to these things. Hi, who are you? Cree. Hooray, customer. Welcome to the Slippery Falcon General Store. Thanks for stopping by in spite of the weather. So, what can I do for you, mister? Tell me about this place.
Oh.
This is a shop where you can buy cooking ingredients, plus all sorts of other stuff. Although we haven't got much business since the blizzard took out the bridge. Hey, mister, have you seen the building with the big horse on top of it across the bridge? The people there make these kind of thin books called newspapers. Why are you describing it like this? I guess you're a child. That makes sense. But you also have you have papers on your wall. This isn't a foreign concept, I wouldn't. Anyway, go ahead. They used to be our best customers, but I haven't heard from them for a while. Can I help you with anything else? No. Thank you. Sorry, our shelves are kind of empty. It's because of all the heavy snowstorms, and also we're all children, so we don't have any, like, supply trains or whatever. If you need food like fish or mushrooms, you could try poking around in the caves outside of town. There's a bunch of caves along the road to the east, and even more of them in the Hebra Mountains. To the east? To the east. Back where I came from? Like over here. Probably like over here. On the other side of the bridge that's ostensibly out. Well, sure. Oil jar. A mild oil extracted from plant seeds. It's very versatile in cooking. It can coax flavors from ingredients used in many dishes. Also good for adding fuel to fire. I'll take one of those.
Hi.
All right, what were you thinking? Just one. Okay, so that's 12 rupees. Okay. Come by anytime, mister. Okay, and then you got arrows. I'm actually good on arrows. Goat butter. Cane sugar. Cane sugar. When boiled with other ingredients, the cane breaks down into a sweet juice necessary for making cakes and other sweets. It's commonly found in ingredient stores. Yeah, give me one. Here we go. Not that I do a lot of recipe making, but maybe someday. Hello, Genly. How are you?
Hi.
Full tummies make for happy Rito. That's why I like learning new meals out of the recipe book. I saw one in there that I know everyone would love. A fish pie made with Staminoka bass. Doesn't that sound yummy? Problem is, I can't leave the village to catch a Staminoka bass thanks to this dumb blizzard. I have everything else. Tabanta wheat, goat butter, rock salt. If I'm going to make a fish pie, I need the fish. I need Staminoka bass. I don't want to have a Staminoka bass. Examine. It looks to be a collection of the Slippery Falcon's recommended recipes. All right, tell me about hot buttered apple. First, you want to buy goat butter here at the Slippery Falcon. Simply cook goat butter and an apple together, and the hot buttered apple is complete. That's pretty straightforward. Who's Misa? Probably one of the adults who has bailed on the children for some reason. Adding a spicy pepper to the mix is a good way to warm up your whole body. Okay, neat. Nut cake. Some ingredients may be in short supply due to the blizzard. We appreciate your patience as we restock. First, you'll want to buy Tabanta wheat, goat butter, and cane sugar here at Slippery Falcon. Toss the 3 ingredients into a pot alongside your favorite type of nut to make nut cake. For an added kick, try substituting the nut with something else. An apple is a good starting point to experiment with. Fish pie. Some ingredients may be debatable. First, you want to buy Tabanta wheat and goat butter here at Slippery Falcon. Along with those, add rock salt and your choice of fish and cook them all together. Ta-da! Fish pie ready to eat. Neat. I don't know if I'll retain all that, but good to have ideas of where to start with recipes. I wish I had a recipe book of my own, honestly. Just someplace where I could refer to get that sort of information while I'm out at a cookpot or something like that. But, alas, I don't. Brazen Beak, we got you covered. Okay. Do you? La la la, you say. That's quite a greeting. Keel. Hi, thanks for coming in, even though it's snowing so hard. It's cold in the village, but it's even colder on top of the mountain. You'll freeze solid at the peak if you don't find a way to keep warm. Lucky for you, we sell warm clothes. What brings you to the shop today? Tell me about it. This is the Brazen Beak Armor Shop. We have warmer armor. Warmer armor. Warmer. I know it's chilly here, but you know what? They say it's even colder at the top of the mountain. Brrr. You don't want to freeze up there, mister. Bundle up with some warm gear right here at the Brazen Beak. Someone has been training you on how to do sales pitches, huh? Neat. Will there be anything else? No. Are you leaving, mister? Let me give you a neat tip first. People are finding more caves all the time on the road east of here and on the way up the Hebra Mountains. Caves are nice because they're warm. You can hide out from the cold there if you don't have your outfits. Have our outfits, rather. Plus, you can find shiny ores inside the sparkly rocks sometimes. We'll pay a lot for those ores, and so will the folks at the general store. So keep an eagle eye out for them. Bird puns. Bird puns. Sure. Alright, so 500 rupees for the snow quill tunic. Lined with molted redo feathers, this tunic was made by redo artisans for Hylians visiting cold climates. The feathers are stacked in each layer to retain body heat. So you specifically sell these to Hylians? The pants are 1,000 rupees. They have one more armor than the ones I'm wearing, but I guess if they're like the sweater in the previous game, you'll probably be able to upgrade them at a Great Fairy, whereas the ones I'm wearing you can't, probably. Snowquill headdress. It even has a model of my hair. That's actually a little bit disturbing that you have that. Why does it have cold resistance? You just sort of wrap my sideburns in thingies, and apparently that just does it. It's adorned with a ruby, a gem that harnesses the power of fire to make cold climates more tolerable. Well, there you go. Answers my question. I also can't afford it, because I bought too much sugar. Okay, but I guess I could sell stuff, huh? I guess I could sell stuff. Also, they have a shrine here, interestingly. I guess those things do crop up wherever they feel like. Is there anything else in town I should check out first, though? There used to be an elder here, but I'm guessing, along with all the other adults, he's probably just gone. Hammocks, presumably for the children. Anybody here? Torches, cookpot, ladle. It sounds like that's coming from... Oh, there we go. Ah, I'm coming a full circle. Got it. Right, because we're just walking around this central pillar. Makes a lot of sense. I'm guessing if I go up here, it's going to get too cold for me to be okay, though? Probably. Let's see at what point it gets insufferably cold. There's nobody up here, is there? I guess that makes sense, considering the circumstances. Never mind, you're right there. It's Molly. Hello, Molly. You're making arrows. I could just take them, but instead I'm going to talk to you. How about this one? Huh? You need something, mister? Because I'm actually kind of busy. My papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid, which gave me an amazing idea for an invention, waha! My problem is I can't go out to pick fruit right now with the blizzard and all. It's so not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with in so long, but without ice fruit I can't make it. Is the idea you're going to put an ice fruit on the end of an arrow and then shoot it at somebody? Probably. Molly the Fletcher's quest. Sure. Huh? Mister, I felt a cold breeze coming from your pouch. Huh? Mister, what's that you got? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't it? Well, it looks like you also got some cold jelly-like stuff. Is that white choo-choo jelly? From one of those monsters that'll freeze you solid if you touch it? Wow, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but I bet I can use that to make my big invention. May I have one of either the ice fruit or the white choo-choo jelly, please? Here, just... No. Just take the ice fruit. There you go. Yay! Now I can finally make my invention! When I attach this to a tip of an arrow, I'll have an arrow that can freeze monsters from far away. Sometimes I'm so smart I scare myself a little. I wonder what would happen if the other materials. You could make arrows with all sorts of effects. Wow, listen to me. With every breath I spew out brilliance. Wow! Was that brilliant spewing right there? Apparently. But I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present. Hey, thanks. You know the reason I like making arrows? It's my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I wanted to make arrows that'll go perfectly with his bows. All I have to do is keep working hard, get my name out there, and one day, I'll be a world-famous arrow maker, one my papa can be proud of. Mostly I just loot my arrows from dead bokoblins, but fair enough. You chase your dreams, little bird person. Can I have your arrows? Can I just take these? No? Ah! Those are mine, mister! Hold on. Is your problem that you don't have enough wooden arrows? It's important to help each other in times of needs. That's what my papa says. So if you want them, they're yours. I feel bad now. Can I give them back? Can I give them back? I can't. Oh no. I'm sorry, Molly. Thanks for helping me with the arrows. I'll keep coming up with ideas. Okay, good luck. Sorry for stealing from you. Adults! Adults! What's all this? Who are you?
That's not fair at all. You know I can handle it. Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone.
Hi, Tiba. Been a while, huh? I take it you have a child now?
Don't do anything.
And he takes after
The village...
your champion namesake? Not namesake, but you know, the previous champion? seems like. Hi.
Is that you?
Why would you know who I am? Did Tiba tell you about me? Hi.
It is you! Link!
You apparently recognize me. Tulin, young Rito warrior. Did I ever meet Tulin before? How long has it been? I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable that the camera puts his eye level at directly straight on, as if I'm just as short as he is. But maybe I am, I don't know. Tiba. Link, it's good they told me you were missing. It's good to see you're doing well. Hi. Good to see you well. New Rito Elder. He's the new Rito Elder? Did the Elder die, or? It's very nice to see you again, says Saki. Hello, Saki. Do you remember my son, Tulin? He's grown taller, though perhaps not yet grown up. I actually didn't remember you had a son at all. That's probably on me. Sorry. I assumed that was the thing last time around. In fact, if I remembered, I would probably know roughly how long it's been since the previous game, but I don't remember anything. Well, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would if you didn't treat you like... Yeah. Let me try that again, Tulin. Maybe I would if you didn't treat me like a hatchling all the time. As long as you still think you can take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick. What, you think I can't? I'm already fully fledged, you know? You'll change your tune when I ace today's scouting trip. You can keep wasting your time treating the Song of the Stormwind arc like it's real, but not me. I wasn't paying attention to what your voice sounded like, Tulin, so I'm just sort of doing whatever. Listen, you! He's not listening. He's flying away. Unbelievable. Tulin wants me to let him go find what's causing the blizzard, and he's having trouble hearing no. He mentioned a song? It's an old folk song here in Rito Village. Long, long ago, when we faced a different sort of upheaval, the village was saved thanks to a great flying ship. Or so claims the song that's been passed down through generations. It's a song for children, mind you. Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then, you get reports among the Rito of a flying ship. By the way, yes, bird puns. Bird puns continue. Combine that with the blizzard caused by this upheaval, and it seems less far-fetched. Looking at the storm? Yes, indeed. Look at that. Even if the Song of the Stormwind arc is just a children's rhyme, I suspect that there is something lurking high in the sky. But the air is so turbulent now that no Rito can fly close enough to look into it. This is why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth, but Tulin, he thinks we cling to that song out of cowardice. But these are Rito matters. You came for some purpose, yes? Yeah, I was. I'm here to help with the storm. Hi. Allow me to explain that wordlessly. What? This is terrible news. Oh, right, the princess. Also, the princess is gone. Ha ha! So then, not even Hyrule Castle is safe. If Princess Zelda's disappearance and the strange phenomena around the world are related somehow. Oh, also, I lost my right arm, by the way. Yeah, that too. We, Rito, would ordinarily love to contribute to your search, but this abnormal blizzard shows no sign of stopping, and food has grown scarce. Everyone I could spare is already out researching the blizzard or scavenging for food. My husband hasn't been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. I wish there was something I could do. But maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hearth. Hearth? My friend Hearth has many sources of information, so he might already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the two bonfires out that way? I do indeed. Look at him. He's in the lodge near there, if you'd like to try visiting him. Sure, man. Thanks. Tulin of Rito Village. Let me have a look at it. A severe blizzard has struck Rito Village, leaving it in crisis. Tiba had no information for you concerning Princess Zelda, but he suggested you ask Hearth at a nearby lodge. I don't know if I need to read all these quest things. It just occurred to me that I hadn't been reading them, and so here we are. I'm reading them. Update with the Dragon's Tears. What's this? You have 9 geoglyphs left to investigate. That's the new thing. Got it. I probably should have taken pictures of the walls that had listings of what order the geoglyphs were supposed to go in. In retrospect, that was a bit of an oversight on my part. I might go back. Anyway. Cool, thanks, Tiba. Anything else to say? Tulin's profile has been added. Managing food reserves and supplies, granting audiences and such. This village elder gig just isn't sitting right with me. Life was so much easier when all I had to do was hunt. Just me and my bow. But you didn't come to hear me complain. What can I help you with? Stormwind Arc? That's the name of a ship that features in an old Rito's children's song. As the song goes, long ago when a disaster threatened our village, a god sent us a great flying ship. The blessed winds created by the ship put everything right. Doesn't sound like something that really happened, huh? But this never-ending blizzard counts as a disaster to me. I'd take anything if it were to save us from this, even a children's story. I guess the truth is somewhere up there past that ominous cloud. Anything else you want help with? Zelda? I told you, go talk to Hearth. Haven't heard anything myself. Did you try asking Hearth? He has good sources. If anyone has a lead on Princess Zelda, it would be him. You'll find Hearth in the lodge, like I told you, just like a couple seconds ago. I wish you would pay attention sometimes. Is there anything else you want to know? No. All right, then. If you decide to visit Hearth, take care of yourself. The closer you get to that cloud, the colder it'll get. You'll need to take extra precautions against the blizzard. And you may have noticed that our clothing is extremely expensive. So you better get saving. Teba's profile has been added. Great. Hi, Saki. Do you have a profile? I am concerned for Tulin. He believes that he is fully fledged, but he has not yet grasped one of the most fundamental lessons. One cannot accomplish great feats without allies at one's side. I hope he realizes that soon. Alright, whoops, I didn't mean to take a capture. I wanted to look at the profiles. Character profiles. Let's see here. Teba, not sure. A Rito warrior who once helped Link save Rito Village. He took up the mantle of village elder from Canelli to become the new leader of his people. As the new elder, he is under pressure to deal with the strange weather assailing Rito Village. Yeah, I suppose somebody has to do it. Tulin? The son of Rito elder Teba. When Link first visited his village, Tulin was still a child growing up in his father's shadow, and his eyes would light up when he watched Link and Teba practice at the flight range. How many years have passed since Breath of the Wild, I wonder? Also, it's claiming that Impa and Hestu are profiles I haven't looked at yet, so maybe I should. Impa the Sheikah elder, former chief of the Sheikah, who served... chief of the Sheikah. They did say that there was a new chief to the Sheikah. It's probably Paya, isn't it? Probably. Former chief of the Sheikah, who served the royal family of Hyrule for generations and is a living witness to its near extinction. Sometime after guiding Link through the calamity, Impa made her granddaughter Paya the new chief. Well, there you go. It says it right there. Being over a century old hasn't stopped Impa from doing her part in the search for Princess Zelda. She's investigating the geoglyphs around Hyrule. Certainly will provide clues to where the princess is. And also, she used to be about 4 times taller than that. We're not really sure what happened to her skeleton. Hestu. Spirited musician of Korok Forest, a tree fairy with a song in his heart. He is only visible to certain people. The power of his dance can increase the size of Link's pouches, but he has trouble keeping track of the Korok seeds his magical maracas require, and those two things are related, by the way. Have I looked at all of these? I'm not sure I have. I definitely read Pura's and Robbie's, I think. Joshua? I don't even know. I don't know, but they aren't marked as new, so I probably looked at them, right? I probably did. It's probably fine. Let's have a quick look around the rest of the village. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold up here, yeah? It's kind of too bad that Saki doesn't even get a profile, though, huh? Her husband does. Her kid does. She doesn't. Well, so it goes, I guess. What's this out here? Nothing in particular? Just sort of a little overlook? Seems like it. Hey! Look at that! I'm gonna mark that. That's a Satori tree if I ever didn't see one. Fantastic news. And Saki's wandering on home. There is hope yet, apparently. With the children and adults all working as one, I believe there's no hardship we can't overcome. Our harmony is our strength. Okay, well, good luck with that. I will probably help you. It's a sort of a thing that I do. Don't worry about it. Alright, well, I think I should probably leave this episode here, but I also think I should probably sell a couple of things and buy some clothing. So I'm going to go to the clothing store and I'm just going to save there. So I don't forget. Hi, Keel. I'm just going to camp here. Don't worry about it too much. All right, cool. Well, next time, I guess I'll go talk to Hearth, was it? Yeah, Hearth. And see if I can figure out anything about where I'm supposed to be doing here. And what I'm supposed to do about that blizzard there. Or something. But, yeah. I'll probably also get the map tower soon, because this sort of thing drives me nuts. Yeah. I wish I could just write my own maps. It seems like I actually am, right? Can't I just, like, scan the ground with my tablet while I'm running around, you'd think? No. No. I must be flung hundreds of feet into the air, or else no maps! Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.